The world of entertainment thrives on surprises, but every once in a while, a moment arrives that feels genuinely unforgettable. That is exactly what happened when BTS star Jimin found himself caught completely off guard by late-night host Jimmy Fallon during a special appearance connected to The Tonight Show. Fans expected laughter, music, and friendly conversation. What they did not expect was a surprise so heartfelt that even Jimin appeared momentarily speechless. For years, the friendship between Jimin and Jimmy Fallon has been one of the most beloved relationships in entertainment television. Every time BTS appears on Fallon's show, viewers know something memorable is about to happen. Their chemistry feels natural, their humor effortless, and their mutual respect undeniable. Over time, what started as a professional relationship evolved into something that fans describe as a genuine friendship. The latest encounter proved exactly why audiences continue to love seeing them together. As cameras rolled and the atmosphere remained lighthearted, Fallon appeared to be following the usual format. There were jokes, stories, and playful exchanges. Nothing seemed unusual. Jimin looked relaxed, smiling frequently as he interacted with Fallon and the audience. Anyone watching would have assumed the segment was unfolding exactly as planned, but behind the scenes, something very different was happening. According to reports surrounding recent BTS appearances with Fallon, the production team had carefully prepared special fan-centered surprises, demonstrating once again how much effort goes into creating memorable television moments. BTS and Fallon recently participated in surprise interactions involving unsuspecting ARMY members, generating enormous excitement among fans worldwide. Instagram +1, what happened next left viewers stunned. Fallon suddenly shifted the conversation away from the expected topics. Instead of discussing music promotions or upcoming projects, he began sharing memories from previous encounters with BTS. The host reflected on how much had changed over the years and how remarkable it was to see the group reunited after completing an important chapter in their careers. Fallon has publicly expressed admiration for BTS's energy and creativity, calling their recent appearances unlike anything he had experienced before. People, calm +1 as Fallon spoke, Jimin listened attentively. Then came the surprise. Large screens inside the studio began displaying a collection of messages from fans around the world. One after another, ARMY members expressed gratitude, support, and admiration for Jimin. Some talked about how his music had helped them through difficult times. Others shared stories about how his performances inspired them to pursue their own dreams. The room instantly transformed from a television studio into something far more personal. Jimin's expression changed almost immediately. The playful smile that had characterized the interview softened into something more emotional. Viewers could see him carefully watching each message, absorbing every word. For a performer who has spent years standing in front of sold-out arenas, receiving awards and breaking records, this moment felt surprisingly intimate. And Fallon was not finished. The host revealed that the messages represented only a tiny fraction of the support Jimin receives every day from fans across the globe. He spoke about the extraordinary connection between BTS and ARMY, a relationship that has become one of the defining stories in modern music. The audience erupted into applause. Jimin, visibly touched, thanked the fans for their constant support. His response was humble, sincere, and exactly what fans have come to expect from him. Those familiar with Jimin's career know that moments like these often affect him deeply. Despite achieving global superstardom, he has consistently emphasized the importance of his relationship with fans. Whether speaking during concerts, live streams, or interviews, he frequently credits ARMY for helping him overcome challenges and continue growing as an artist. That authenticity has become one of the reasons millions admire him. The surprise also highlighted another important reality. Jimin's journey has been extraordinary. Born in Busan, South Korea, Jimin debuted as a member of BTS in 2013 and eventually became one of the most recognizable performers in the world. Over the years, he established himself not only as a gifted vocalist and dancer, but also as a successful solo artist. Wikipedia +1, his solo projects earned widespread praise, demonstrating a level of artistic growth that impressed critics and fans alike. Yet despite all those achievements, moments involving fans continue to have a special impact on him that was evident throughout the surprise. As more messages appeared, audience members noticed Jimin occasionally laughing, occasionally looking emotional, and frequently nodding in appreciation. The sincerity of the moment resonated with everyone present. Even Fallon seemed moved. The television host has welcomed countless celebrities over the years, but his admiration for BTS has never been difficult to spot. Following the group's recent return to his program, Fallon openly praised their dedication and described their appearances as uniquely special experiences. People, +1, that admiration was on full display once again. Rather than making the segment about himself, Fallon focused entirely on celebrating Jimin and the impact he has had on fans around the world. The result was television at its best, not because it was dramatic, not because it was controversial, but because it felt real. In an era where audiences often question the authenticity of celebrity interactions, moments like this stand out precisely because they seem genuine. There was no competition, no manufactured conflict, and no sensational headline. Instead, viewers witnessed something refreshingly simple. A host wanted to recognize an artist, fans wanted to express their appreciation, and the artist received a reminder of how many lives he has touched. Social media reactions quickly exploded. Fans shared clips, screenshots, and emotional comments across multiple platforms. Many described the surprise as one of the sweetest moments they had seen involving Jimin. Others praised Fallon for understanding exactly what would mean the most to him. Several viewers pointed out that the surprise perfectly reflected Jimin's personality. While some stars might prefer grand displays of success, luxury, or achievements, Jimin appeared most affected by messages from ordinary people sharing their gratitude. That observation sparked countless discussions among fans. Many recalled previous occasions when Jimin became emotional while reading fan letters or hearing stories from supporters. The latest surprise seemed to fit naturally into that pattern. It also reinforced why the bond between BTS and ARMY remains so powerful. Over the years, BTS built a global community unlike anything the music industry had previously experienced. Their success was never based solely on chart positions or album sales. It was built on communication, mutual trust, and emotional connection. Fans often describe feeling genuinely seen and appreciated by the group. Moments like this explain why. As the segment continued, Fallon joked that surprising Jimin might have been more difficult than expected because the singer usually notices details quickly. The comment generated laughter from both Jimin and the audience, yet the surprise had clearly succeeded. For a brief moment, one of the world's most famous performers looked genuinely astonished, and fans loved every second of it. The timing of the surprise made it even more meaningful. BTS recently returned to major television appearances following a highly anticipated reunion period, reconnecting with audiences around the world through new performances and interviews. Their appearances on The Tonight Show generated massive attention and showcased the group's enduring popularity. People, +2 for many fans, seeing Jimin celebrated in such a heartfelt way felt like the perfect continuation of that comeback story. The surprise also reminded viewers of the unique role Fallon has played in BTS history. Throughout the years, some of BTS's most memorable American television moments have occurred on his show. From performances and games to interviews and comedy sketches, Fallon consistently created an environment where the members appeared comfortable and authentic. That history made the latest surprise even more impactful. It was not simply a television segment. It felt like a friend recognizing another friend's accomplishments. As the show drew closer to its conclusion, Jimin offered one final message to fans. He thanked them once again for their support, emphasizing how much their encouragement means to him. The audience responded with enthusiastic applause, creating a fitting ending to an already emotional moment. By the time the cameras stopped rolling, one thing was clear. Jimmy Fallon had succeeded. He managed to surprise someone who rarely seems surprised. He created a moment that fans will remember for a long time. And most importantly, he reminded Jimin that no matter how many records are broken or stages are conquered, the connection between an artist and the people who support him remains the most powerful achievement of all. For ARMY around the world, it was not just another television appearance. It was a celebration of Jimin's journey, his impact, and the extraordinary bond that continues to unite millions of people across continents. And judging by the reaction online, fans are still talking about it long after the surprise ended. The laughter, the emotion, the gratitude, and the genuine friendship between Jimmy Fallon and Jimin combined to create exactly the kind of unforgettable television moment that audiences love. If there was ever any doubt that Jimin remains one of the most beloved figures in global entertainment, this surprise erased it completely. For one unforgettable moment, the spotlight was not on records, awards, or performances. It was simply on Jimin, and the world could not stop watching.